Hello guys, it's Maria, the mom of Good Vibes Family channel, and now I'm 37 weeks pregnant with my second baby. Let's pack my hospital bag for birth. I will show my must-haves and nice-to-haves, explain why, and attach the list in the description to this video. And I remember how overwhelmed I was myself, so I hope this video will help you navigate and understand what you need in your hospital bag. Before you even start to pack the part for mom and the part for the baby, put your pregnancy documents in the bag directly. This is crucial not to forget, as well as your identity document and insurance card. And now the fun part. Let's get started. So, first of all, I will be using the packing cubes, blocks, in order to see what is inside, and also transparent bags from IKEA, but you can get any transparent bags. It's just useful, and it's a requirement from the hospital, for example, to split baby outfits in the transparent bags, so in case you cannot access them, they can very fast. I will be doing first the packing of these cubes and then decide on the bag last moment, because let's see which size will be needed. Now let's pack all the things we need for mom, me in this case. I had a natural birth and unfortunately also had a tear. My baby was 4.2 kilograms, so it was tough on me. So for postpartum, for the first days, I will be taking this microclismi balsam from hemorrhoid. I know it's not so romantic, but this is just something I know I needed to be prepared for. And I will be also adding here the aloe vera gel to help, let's say, heal faster. I will put this gel directly on the pads, which I'm also packing besides adult diapers. I will also add this spray. You can take literally any spray or water, because I'm personally, like, I had a 14 hours labor and it was very dry in the room, so it's very nice and useful to ask your partner, or if you're able to spray yourself. And for the same reason, I will be adding this lip balm, just because your lips might get dry because you have to breathe for a long time in a specific way. So this goes here, and I will also add some toiletries, perfumes and creams. This is just for staying in the hospital, and this big pouch can have them all. Last moment, of course, part of this pouch, I will take my normal bag with, you know, essentials like a lipstick and foundation. Let's see if I will have time and energy to put some light makeup, but you know, everybody will ask you to send a picture with your baby, so maybe 1-2 days postpartum, if you still have to stay in the hospital, you can use this. Last thing to add to this beautiful combo is the clip for your hair. I mean, I will just put one for sure from now. Most probably I will go with my hair done in some way in labor, but it's super important because you can't give birth like this. It's super uncomfortable. It's very good to just have something to put your hair away. Okay, this is done. Next thing I will be taking for sure is my pregnancy pillow. I will literally just arrive to the hospital like this. I never seen somebody mention that, but I took it first time when I was in labor. It was very useful. Maybe for labor itself, not really, but then for breastfeeding, God, like, it saved my life. You can just put it here and baby on top of it, and yeah, your back will not hurt that much, and it's just comfortable to sleep. To close this breastfeeding topic, let's also add some nursing bras, some nipple balm, and pads for leaking milk. Okay, also for myself, I will be taking one pajama which can button up and is long, then a little set which my mom brought me. It's basically the nightgown with these nursing clips, because I plan to, you know, to try breastfeeding immediately after birth, and it has a robe which I can use also for just getting out of the shower. And I'm taking one more gown. I guess I will give birth in it. It's very stretchy, it can get dirty, I don't care much about it, and I gave birth first time in this one too, and you can easily access your chest for the golden hour and when they will put the baby on you. I know some hospitals provide a special gowns, but I guess in the end it's your choice. I'm sure you can find online some gowns for also epidural, because sometimes because if you choose to have epidural, they will need to access also your back. But for me, the most important criteria of this clothes to the hospital is to be with buttons so I can breastfeed. And I'm just taking some socks and panties. I will probably prepare also a going home outfit. Let's see, or I will simply go home in the same clothes that I will arrive to the hospital. Well, if it will not be dirty from broken waters or something. But in any case, this is something I can neglect in my hospital bag and just ask my husband or friends or someone to bring this for me later. Another thing I'm getting for myself are snacks, something salty, something sweet, of course some bars. Another salty one. It's basically my favorite snack because, you know, labor is very long, and few drinks. Later maybe we'll add some yogurt, some water, and for sure we'll get a water bottle because during labor I will need to stay hydrated, so it's on me to bring a good cup or bottle and ask for water. And I will put it in a separate bag, and my husband will be responsible for feeding me. Slippers and a towel for the shower. If I will have space in the bag, I will also add a robe. I'm taking also warm socks like that. It's for labor itself. Your feet might get cold. For myself, adding, of course, hairbrush, one directly because I might forget to take one, and I'm putting on it an extra band because I lose them all the time and I need it. And of course some adult diapers. Honestly, I just have these ones from my first baby. It's much better than pads, and I will use both pads and adult diapers for healing. Then your electronics. So start with a long charging cable, then I will add also my headphones. Wireless headphones is important because during labor you might be all in wires already. They need to monitor the baby's heartbeat. And I'm taking also this little device. It's basically a holder for your phone. You can put it like that, like that. This is for the case when I will want a picture or video with my baby and no one will be there to take it for me. This is from IKEA, was like 50 cents there. Now let's see what I need to pack for the baby. My hospital has a specific requirement to have 3 outfits, which have, let me show you one of them. Basically they need to include the short sleeves body, and then they have to include a onesie, a pajama like that, or like I did, for example, one of the costumes I packed, body, and a two-piece costume like this, and socks. Basically these you put in separate bags, transparent bags, so in case you cannot change the baby, the nurses can help as well. And one separate bags with accessories, so some extra socks, some bibs, of course a hat. Also be ready that right after the baby is born, it's really good to directly give them a hat so they can you know, it helps with temperature regulation. So take one of the newborn heads directly in sala parto, in the room, in the delivery room. I also took, let's say, a warmer jacket for the baby, and it's also for going home because might be a little bit chilly in Milan that day. Of course, she's gonna have also like a sleep sack and blanket wrapped around her, but I think if we put these on pajama and then wrap her in everything, it would be great. So for the car seat we can also undress her safely, and she will not be freezing. I'm also taking 2 blankets. To be honest, they provide blankets in the hospital, but I want to take these cute patterns just to make photos, so I can cover my bed, put the baby on it, and make a cute photo, because the blankets they give there of course have super random patterns, like a blue puppies we had or something like that. I'm also taking for the baby girl 1 toy, even if she is not gonna need it in any way. I just want to place it next to her to document the size, and then let's see, maybe repeat this photo when she will be older to see how she grew in comparison with the toy. And I'm also taking for the baby girl pacifiers. With my first baby, we didn't introduce any pacifiers. He was breastfeeding 1.5 years, and then he just and then we weaned, and he never took any bottle or pacifier. But with this baby, because I will not be able to be that present, I will have to go to work also earlier, return to work. So I really want to introduce pacifiers, and everybody recommended me to take directly to the hospital, so you can somehow combine breastfeeding and pacifiers from day 1, day 0 even, and I will be trying that. That's it for the baby. Nothing else is needed. Everything else hospitals provide in Italy, so the diapers, napkins, baby creams.
To be 100% sure about diapers and stuff like that, just check the hospital website. They usually have the list with all the stuff you will need for the baby and how to pack it.
The last thing I will be taking for the baby is also this bigger blanket. It's just handmade by my mom's friend, so my firstborn also had the same one from birth, and I want them to have it from moment 0. And I will be taking one very little muslin cloth, and this one stays now in our bed. Basically, this is the one to use right after birth, so that the baby is not that exposed only to hospital germs, but also has this home environment. This is not clean, I mean this is washed, but now it stays in our bed. And I will do the same with the body and the head, the one that I will ask to put first on the baby right after she's born.
That's it. Now let's put everything in the cubes and then choose the bag. Honestly, second time around I'm way more chill, because now I know that my husband or friends can just buy something or bring me later during visiting hours if I forget something.
That's it. Thanks for watching, and I wish us all to meet our babies safely very, very soon. Subscribe for more parenthood tips.